Damn, this really sucks. Hey guys, Vision here, and in this video I'm going to be discussing the career of Micheal Ferland. Ferland is currently in the first year of a 4-year, $14 million contract signed in free agency by the Vancouver Canucks. The last game Ferland played with the Canucks was December 10th against the Leafs. A lot of you probably already know this, but yesterday Micheal Ferland was sent down to Utica for a conditioning stint. I was really excited for this once I found out he was going down to Utica. I was thinking positive about it. So he played in the first period and started the second. He was not seen on the bench. It was then reported that Micheal Ferland left the game due to concussion-like symptoms and he would not return for the rest of the night. Man, this is tough. Ferland worked hard to get to Utica. Although having Ferland on the team would have been great and Benning did sign him to a contract, I'm honestly just mostly feeling bad for Ferland here. He seemed to be thinking so positive in the interview, and honestly seeing him in those interviews gave me a little bit of hope. He looked happy to be back with his teammates. He looked like he had a good mindset, and obviously Ferland wanted to get back to playing the game that he loves. Unfortunately, it didn't go his way, and I hate to say this, but I think it's time for him to hang up the skates. I feel so bad for him, man. I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for him. I just think it's best for him, for his health and for his safety, just to stop playing. Even shutting down for this season would be a good idea, but what if the same thing just happens again? Ferland is only 27, he's a young player, and I'm sure he wants to play so bad, but your life is always more important than hockey. Man, this is so disappointing, but honestly, now all I can hope for is for Ferland to make sure he's healthy and that he lives a good life. I see a lot of people saying he's a bust, and I think that's just straight up disrespectful. He's going through a serious injury, and as hard as it is for him to accept, I think him calling it quits is just best for him. Right now, it just looks like he just needs to do that for his health. It doesn't look like he's going to be getting better. Even if Ferland was able to play again, I just feel like he wouldn't be able to play the way he wanted to. He wouldn't be able to throw hits without being paranoid. He has so much of his life left to live, and I love Ferland on the Canucks, but I think he just needs to make the right choice and fully recover. Something about this though is that I guarantee that Benning will make a move before the trade deadline to get some toughness on the team. A lot of people, including TSN and Sportsnet, are discussing Wayne Simmond. Now, he would be good to have for toughness and grit, but $5 million? Damn. If they decide to go for Simmons, they're gonna have to trade some contracts over. So honestly, I have a hard time seeing this trade actually happening, and I really wouldn't be mad if it didn't happen. I do think we need toughness, but Simmons is washed up, and I don't think two young guys from Utica is enough toughness, by the way. Not taking anything away from them, they look great against Nashville and Chicago. And if we did end up getting Simmons, he would have to play in the bottom six. Another thing I want to talk about is Jacob Markstrom. Wow, he is continuing to have an amazing season and his best season yet, making 49 saves, shutting out the Blackhawks. There is a lot of talk that Markstrom should be in the Vezina Trophy discussion this season, and I completely agree. Markstrom is an absolute warrior, having to deal with losing his dad and turning himself into an elite starter. The Canucks would not be where they are at right now without Markstrom. Markstrom said he wants to stay in Vancouver, and I'm extremely glad we are lucky to have Markstrom. I just hope the players step up and stop relying on him so much. With Markstrom's shutout against the Hawks, he also set a franchise record for highest number of saves in a shutout. The special night of the Sedin's retirement ceremony was the perfect night for this. It was an unbelievable performance. Canucks are currently first in the Pacific with 69 points, 3 points above Edmonton, Vegas, and Calgary, who all have 66 points. And 5 points above Arizona, and they have 64 points. Let's hope the Canucks win tomorrow against the Ducks. They have had a few days off, so they should be ready to go. And man, this really sucks with Ferland. I remember the talk about how Ferland was going to be back in the Canucks lineup sooner than later, and I was really anticipating seeing him back in the lineup. I was happy to see him finally make his way down to Utica. I was honestly shocked when I saw that he was out after the first period. I think we pretty much all know what this means. I remember when Ferland was first signed in free agency, and I was talking with family members and people that I know, and they were all talking about how Ferland was only going to play a few games and then be out for the rest of the season with a concussion. And honestly, I was thinking positively about it, and I really was not expecting it. I guess I should have thought realistically. But anyway, I wish the best for Ferland. I hope he makes the right choice to focus on his health and focus on his life, because after all, hockey is just a game. Again, he is probably so frustrated and going through a lot of emotions. He probably wants to get back on the ice so bad, but let's just hope he thinks about his future. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, dropping a like would really help me out. Also subscribe for more Canucks talk and Canucks content. I will see you guys in the next video, and peace out.